Everyone, how's it going? Oh, I have a whole lot of stuff. Badly damaged. I got a pistol. I'm ready to make an improvised backpack. I have a gun. I don't have ammo for my gun, I think. No, because I haven't got it bound either. Either way, how's it going, everyone? I hope you're doing fine. Looks like I'm in very close to Steroy. Let's make an improvised backpack first, okay? Hey champ, what's going on? Alfie, King B, Lucas, Emmanuel. December the 13th. Yeah. It's not the end of the road yet, that's for sure. There's still a lot of work even after 1.0. But I don't know. I think it's time for a new start with DayZ. And I think that's what it's all about at the moment. Uh-oh. I cannot interact with this bush. So how am I going to make the backpack now? Oh, it's probably because I can, but it's just hidden, I think. See? Because I have my my HUD off. This new patch isn't it isn't available yet for stable, and the village server is at stable. Okay. How did you guys see the trailer? Okay, it didn't save my backpack apparently. Hey Alexton, how's it going? I hope it doesn't keep crashing. Hopefully they give us a bike for 1.0. No, this is it, man. This is they're not gonna add a bike for 1.0, I'm afraid. We just have to wait. Oh, I accidentally duped my backpack now. Well, how can I play the village then if I can't play it in the new patch? Well, I don't understand exactly what you mean. I think you're misunderstanding something. So there's two branches basically at the moment. There's the stable branch, which basically every community server is on. You can also opt into the experimental branch. You can, but most community servers aren't doing that because you generally don't really know what to expect, if it's stable or not, etc. So now they just released a new patch, and it would be really silly as a server owner to release it to experimental at the moment. So on the village server, if we push the village server to experimental, because we don't really know what to expect, right? Things could break. Stable patches are for stable releases, so they require a different kind of quality. Hey T-Rex, what's going on? I need a good PC, can you tell me one? Not specifically. I usually follow hardware guides. There are plenty on there on the internet. I think PC Master Race on Reddit, or no, Build a PC on Reddit is such a community that basically builds on your budget. They look at your budget and they say like, oh, okay, you have so much money, you can build this PC for that. So I can recommend that one. Did they fix the VoIP issues? I don't know. Can't tell you. They released patch notes, but I forgot. I don't think the VoIP issues were in there, so they might have fixed it. But I'm not positive on that, actually. So, do I have Mosin rounds? I don't think so. No. I don't even have BK. I'm just gonna remember this Mosin is here. So if I find ammo for the Mosin, I get back here. Hey, Camille Reaver. Yeah, everything's okay, man. Just excited to play at the moment with that new trailer being released for DayZ. Well, teaser is it actually. A lot of people are saying like it's a shitty launch trailer. Well, but it is not really a trailer, right? It's like a teaser. It's like teasing you for what's coming next. So I imagine that they're still going to release a launch trailer, and hopefully, I do agree with most people, they will be a little bit more advanced, and hopefully it will actually show you, instead of just some action moments, what DayZ is all about. And otherwise, it's also, you know, we can also, the community can also jump in and make trailers, so maybe we should just do that. Tired of running? That's what this game is all about. Is it true that experimental servers keep crashing? Well, I've had 3 crashes already, so I'm afraid I have to say yes on that one. As for my current experience anyway. Hey Scooby, what's going on? So if you are looking for food, there's food and zombies often. As you just saw. They also implemented the new icons. I will actually turn them on. I was contemplating on running around with them off at the moment, but because they're new, I'm gonna turn them on for now. So we can get used to them. At the bottom right, you see the new icons. Gonna reload my gun. Put the other mag in my hand. And load some ammo. Oh, I'm actually unloading my ammo. What's my favorite weapon in DayZ? I think at the moment it's the AK. Because of the scope. I like the Mosin too though. I don't like the SMG so much. I like the Ish, I like the Mosin, I like this pistol, the CR75, I like the AK, I generally like the M4. But I like the AK better than the M4, for example. Where's the starvation and water? Well, that's something they're stepping away from. So they don't want you to... they want to work with energy and hydration, I think. I'm not sure how to explain this, but so they just want you to know that you're full or not, or that you're starving or not. So I think the water thing is the fourth icon from the left. And then there is the energy, which is the lightning, I imagine, is food. We can check this out. Like, if I eat this tomato, both should go up. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Energy and hydration. A lot of people are complaining about these icons because they want more like a meter. So they want something colored. But I feel like I like it like it is right now anyway. Because in real life you cannot really see when you're hungry or not, right? I mean, you notice when you're hungry, but if you're not hungry, it's not like you don't really feel anything until you're hungry again, right? So then you start eating again. Yeah, people are complaining like, well, if I'm hungry in DayZ, I die pretty fast. So I would like a meter so I can check more upon it. My counter argument to that would be like, you just need to prepare a little bit better. You just need to have food on you. And then when you're hungry, you eat. Hopefully I can find some Mosin ammo there. If I do, I can go back and fetch the Mosin. My stamina isn't too good at the moment. I need to figure out what's so heavy on me. I'll do it later though. It's probably one of the problems is the press fest. So this is a third-person server, but I will probably mostly play in first person, but I won't commit to it. We'll see how it goes. A lot of zombies here. I like the hiking boots, so I will keep him for now. Whoa. At the moment, I think my health is going down. When you just start DayZ up and go immediately to a military base, you just feel so uncomfortable because you're, well, me anyway, just don't feel up for it yet. Like if I get in a fight right now, it would be really problematic. Why can I walk through here? Oh, come on. FNX. More ammo. I found M4. I think I will go with the M4. Hopefully the mags are fixed. Let's get out of here. So I think at the moment I'm not bleeding, so that's good. Let's quickly check up here. There's nothing. Okay, I don't really know what to do, but I will go to that tree line first. Get to safety first, and then we'll see what we're gonna do. By the way, thank you all for joining me on the stream. I appreciate it. I know it's very ad hoc of me to start streaming right now, but thank you for watching. I think they should bring back the stuffed indication. Well, if you eat too much right now, they will show you that you've eaten too much. So there will be like an extra icon to the left side. I don't know if I like that or not. I mean, it's kind of a hidden feature then, right? But as soon as you have a problem, if you're sick or something, you will get an extra icon to the left side of the icons. And I think I kind of like it because otherwise your whole bottom of your screen would be full of things, right? So now they kind of keep it concise and neat. I mean, I'm not used to it yet, so, but it makes sense if you think about it. I'm just gonna go away from the top of the hill. Because it makes sense for people to go to the top of the hill. If someone's following me, they won't follow me specifically. So I need to make room. Let me first get rid of this hat. Oh, I actually like this better. So I'm gonna get rid of the cap. I'm gonna get rid of the raincoat, I think. No. Yeah, tactical shirt is also badly damaged. I'm gonna hold on to it for now. Hey, Jamie. What's going on? Hey, Heiner. You want more streams? Yeah, man. I just released a video today. Did you see it? It's with FT. Ooh, that's ruined. It needs 4 slots, actually. Okay, so let me drop that and that. Eat this tomato. Hey, Rage Bro, what's going on? Guys, if you know Rage Bro, he's also a streamer. He's from Australia. And he's a very, like, nice and cheerful guy. So if you are on Twitch sometimes, go check him out. His name is the same as on here. I recommend it. Okay, so I'm just gonna get rid of the raincoat. I want this binocs. So what do I do? I don't need this. Whoop. The combat gloves I don't need. I don't like them actually. I don't think they look good at all. Ooh, it's gonna get dark soon, I think. Is it true that they had to release the 1.0 to avoid refunds if they would reach the 5 years in early access, or Steam will cross it from the selling list? I don't think so. I think the developers or someone commented on that. I recently read something about it, and someone else said that too, but I don't think that's true at all. You should probably look into the refund policy of Steam. They have a pretty extensive page about it, and I don't think... I've read that page, and I don't think anything is written about that. So let's see... Is the battery in here? Okay, let's see if this is fixed, because this one used to be kind of broken. Oh, I need to turn it on first, right? Switch on. That's a good sign. No, it's... Yeah. There's a bug at the moment where it's shining behind you. Oh, that's so silly, because this thing would be really useful with the new nights. Well, we have a light anyway. What is new in this experimental... Whoa. That was it. What is new? That's a good question. I'm gonna actually link it to you guys. Let me play this song for you in the meanwhile. How do I do this? There you go. Here, if you go to that link, it will show you what is updated in this patch. Hey, Mr. Freeze, how's it going? Tetris backpack. I'm so bad at organizing my backpack. It's ridiculous. It won't let me paste the link for some reason. That's really weird. I think I need to refresh. Wait. I think something's wrong. There you... No, still not. Oh, I don't know how to post this link, guys. If you go to their Twitter, they will show you. Ugh. Still crashing is new. It's raining. Oh, I hear animals close by. So the Mac can finally be unloaded. That's a good thing. I was happy when I saw a new video and now I'm watching a stream. It's actually really useful to do that, to upload a video and then start streaming, because a lot of people come for the video and they stay for the stream. Badly damaged. Okay, so I have this gun repair kit, which I almost threw away before. I'm glad I didn't do that. Because if your gun is badly damaged at the moment, there is a pretty high chance of it jamming. Now it's back to worn. Load it. Put this one here. Put the pistol on 3. Okay, so I need to load my pistol mag again. Oh, which I already did, in a way. Why do most players ignore the bigger backpack? Well, I usually ignore it because I usually play in first person. And you can't really look behind you if you have a bigger backpack. And also, the more stuff you carry, the heavier you are. I already have no stamina, so... At the moment, the gold, I don't think it does anything. Sometimes I'm confused by these numbers. They're actually from the backpack, but they scroll below this, so I'm like, huh? What's going on? Either way, I think I'm set. Backpack. So I need to figure out what's so heavy. Kilo, 11 kilo, 1 kilo, 0.25, 1 kilo, 3 kilo battery. This thing, I don't think it even works at the moment. Hello, anyone there? Hello, hello? Okay, so I'm just gonna leave this behind because it's 3 kilo. So, I think these animals that I'm hearing... Ooh, I'm getting frame drops. Are deer. I'm not looking to kill them because I already have meat, but I just want to see. What's the second symbol from the left? I think it's the bacteria. Like if you drink pond water, for example, the bacteria goes up. And I guess if you get too much infection in you, you become sick. I don't hear the animals anymore. I think they might have seen me coming. It's blood. Yeah, the second from the right is blood, I think. The right one is health, I think. The dehydration is like the water drip, like the third one from the right. Then you have energy, which is the lightning bolt. Then you have cold, which is blue. And then you have the bacteria, which is, well, that snowflake kind of thing. I still hear the animals somewhere uphill, I think. And no, to the right. And the all the way to the left is the I am wet icon at the moment. You don't like this new hut? I understand. I don't mind too much. Humidity? Yeah. Gonna have to turn off the hut. I mean, it makes sense, but it's good to learn from the hut, at least a little bit, I think. But I'm actually gonna try to turn it off as well, because they implemented sound cues for if you're hungry or not. I'm gonna see if I can wait until I'm super hungry, and then you can hear the sound it makes. I don't exactly know what sound it makes for if you are dehydrated. But yeah, the hunger definitely makes like this, obviously this familiar stomach sound that you also experience as IRL. Anyone hyped for the release? I'm hyped. I mean, it's gonna be cool to see people coming back to the game, but I feel like they need a little bit more time than just 5 days, but who knows? The grumbling, yeah, that's it. One point on marketing term, and yes, lots of bugs to solve for the team. Yeah, I mean, it's not just a marketing term, I think, because looks cool, but not on this person. Yeah, so 1.0 is not just a marketing term. I mean, you can see it that way, but the fact is that they're gonna release it out of early access, literally on Steam, right? So I think that's the difference. Okay, I'm gonna get the battery out of this one, drop this one, put it in my hands, put the battery in there, put it back in my inventory, put it on number 7. Yes, it is France. France is saying, France, I should probably say, is saying that it's a typical Dutch weather, which is true. It can rain quite a lot in the Netherlands. Well, also, I guess UK is also known for it, right? UK even more than the Netherlands, I think. Another tomato. Eat it. Oh, there's something on the table there. I have never seen that before. Ooh, nice. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm good, I'm good. How about Ireland? I don't know. Is it worse in Ireland? It's probably the same, right? Maybe even worse. Isn't it at Ireland that there was some sort of island next to Ireland? And that some monks settled down there at like year 1000 or something? So 1000 years ago, they settled down there and they were like, well, this is going to be our place. And the weather conditions were so harsh and they stuck with it for like hundreds of years. And then at some point, I think maybe in 1400 or something, they said like, oh man, this is too much. So they left again. A little Atlantic island. Just gonna eat this. I haven't played this game in years. For the active players, maybe 1.0 is not a big leap, but for me it's a big change, at least from what I see in videos. Oh yeah, it's definitely a big leap, but the thing that a lot of current players are upset about is that they feel the game is not in a 1.0 state yet, because there's still a lot of bugs to solve. But the developers have said like, okay, we're just gonna release it to 1.0. Of course, we're still fix the bugs and go on bug fixing, but we need a clean slate because we're in development for such a long state, and we need like a solid point from where we can work. I don't mind too much. I guess it's better maybe for marketing if the game would release to 1.0, if it would be in a better state. But yeah, but on the other hand, it doesn't really matter as long as they keep developing it and as long as they keep fixing the patches. I don't mind what name it has, if it's 1.0 or 0.1, I don't mind. Ooh. Alkston, your swearing word was kept back. I understand, though, don't worry about it. SVD? Rare to find on DayZ? I don't think I've had the SVD. Well, that's not true. I've had the SVD a little while. But I don't know if I've ever like hold on to it in a survival situation. I always got it from someone else. So we'll see. It would be awesome. I don't think I've seen any heli crash, for example, in 0.63. Yeah, that's fine, Alexstrom. Hey Duncan, how's it going? Hey survival expert, how's it going? When do you update your... as soon as the stable update goes to... as soon as this experimental update goes to stable, we'll update it. And I think that's only going to be at... well, at 1.0, so at December 13. I think they pinpointed the date of release. So you're afraid of stopping development with this 1.0? No, I'm not afraid. A lot of other people think it will just look bad for the community. Like, as soon as you haven't touched the game for 2 years and you come back to it with the stamp 1.0 on it, and you still find a lot of bugs, you're gonna say like, oh, this is a shit game. Not really realizing the background or what's happened or something like that. I think that's something to consider. I'd rather had them release it in a better state, if you know what I mean. Hey Bradley, I don't know, man. It depends on from what server you initially got banned from, and I would go there and explain your story again. That's the only thing you can do. What's that? Oh, it's a rock. The game feels a little laggy for me. I'm gonna alt tab for a second and see if there's anything running in the background. Wait up. That's much better. Sorry about that. Yeah, so what happened is that I had the DayZ forums on in the background, and it was for some reason it was taking 20% of my CPU. I don't know why. Yeah, I think it's energy, Patrick. Reputation ban? Yeah, I think Spaggy... I don't know why. I would just send a message to spaggy.com/unban. I can't help you with that, man. I'm not an admin on my own server. Especially not if it's dealing with hackers. I don't know where I am at the moment, which is pretty cool. Because I generally don't really get lost. Which is fine, I'm not really lost. I'm somewhere in between Guglovo, Gorka. I think if we climb on here, we should be able to see Guglovo and maybe even Novi. Let's get a Coke in. You're from Canada? Nice. From Nepal? Really? I don't think I've ever seen anyone in my chat from Nepal. Hey Colton, what's going on? UK, but not for long. Yeah, you're moving to the Netherlands, right? Exciting times, man. I thought this was a good idea, but I don't think I will be able to see anything from here. I think we're gonna slide down again. I don't think you can slide down at the moment. Maybe I'm too heavy, but because of the rain, that's probably it. Going to live in my shed. My shed doesn't have any roof anymore. So, I wouldn't recommend. Yeah, I'm not planning to. I don't know why I can't slide down for some reason. Maybe I'm too heavy. Directly south of Alter? Yeah, I know where it is. It's like east of Guglovo. So I'm just gonna run down the hill that direction, and I should end up at the road that leads to Novi. Smash that like button. Like Spike. Yeah, I think I don't know if the likes actually help. I think they do, because it will just put you up in the ranking of other people who are streaming, I guess. Either way, if you haven't seen my latest video yet, I just uploaded it like this morning. FT is in it, and Toby. So if you're interested, go check it out. If you're a first timer, I'm mainly a video maker. I'm not so much of a streamer, although I'm streaming a little bit more lately. I've streamed like twice or 3 times maybe in the last 2 weeks, and I want to try to keep it up. But I've said that in the past and haven't really stick to my word, but I'm planning to stick to my word this time. Let's stay on the trail. It's probably safest, right? Maybe we can find a stone to make improvised knife. Although last time I tried it, it was bugged. Server down. No loots? What loots? I don't know if we're gonna join the same server. I think we're just doing a different one. Thanks, Mr. Freeze. I appreciate. Oh, that's the trail I was on, so let's stick to that. Hey, Gecko. The VoIP bug is fixed on experimental. I know you sometimes when you couldn't hear someone when you will repeat 3 times. I don't know. I haven't met anyone yet, so I cannot really tell. There is. I tried to. Oh, thanks, Duncan. I tried to paste the link in here. Maybe you can try again to the patch changes, Duncan. But I couldn't for some reason. I don't know why. Loot is a way to donate without having to pay anything. It will give you a little tip, but it's free for the viewers to do. Really? I don't know how that works, man. I've never heard of that before. Hey Roots, what's going on? By the way, guys, if you don't know Geckofish here in the chat here, he's a YouTuber and he's been making videos on DayZ Village as well, and I really like his videos, so definitely go check that out if you haven't seen him yet. I don't know where I am, and I don't know where I'm going, but I hope I know where I'm going, so we'll see where we're going. The man with all the skills. I can't post why can't we post links? Why? What is this for dictatorship? Who's running this place? Okay, so if you go to reddit/DayZ/r/DayZ, you'll look for on the page for exp and some random number, and that's the place where you can find the patch notes. You must have to enable it in the stream settings on the YouTube dashboard. Let me try. I'm gonna play you a happy song, okay? In the meanwhile. Okay, so let me see. Okay, I'm gonna give up. It's as simple as that. Hey, what's up, Lee? Someone remind me to never drink again. The interview with Mr. Blackwood is done, but it's 5 hours. Oh man. And a lot of drunken rambling in it. But it was so fun. Nice, man. Yeah, Boydie is doing a really good job with spotlights. DayZ Spotlight, and he's interviewing like everyone. Oh no, again. They definitely need to fix these crashes. Okay, we're almost back again. Oh no, character locked in database. Oh no, I'm good. Oh, we have a queue. Well, a queue. We have a timeout. Because I just joined another random server. Hey Lucas, what's going on? So one of my next videos, I want to focus on building a base. I've touched it a little bit already, but not too much yet. Because when I started it, it also got wiped at the same time, which isn't too good, is it? So hopefully, when it hits 1.0, it will become more stable and I will start working on something. Hopefully something simple, I don't know. I saw some really interesting concepts on YouTube for base building. People only needing one gate to lock away their stuff. I don't know. That was just really good. Thanks, Duncan. Yeah, so I created these songs myself. I need to create one again soon. I will do that probably over the holidays because I have a couple of days off. I am 31 years old. I've been doing this for, I think for 5 years now. 5.5, almost 6 years. I'm running this YouTube channel with DayZ. What about vehicles and zombies in comparison to the past? Well, the vehicles are running a lot better. Zombies, they'll still need some tweaking, but they are similar to before, to what is before. Am I married? No, but I have a girlfriend for almost 12 years now. So we're pretty much married. We bought a house together almost 2 years ago. Almost one, I don't remember. I think almost 2 years ago, 1.5 years ago, I want to say. Oh, I think that's Googleable. I don't know why we took so long, but we did take so long. Renee's Greatest Hits, available from DayZ Records, or for $9.95 or 40 Mosin rounds and a can of tuna. Oh, let me actually try out my binocs. I have them for a reason, right? At least I can see something. So there's a well somewhere. Where is it? I think it's somewhere next to that trio there. Can't really see it. It's in the middle. So if you look for players in a town, they usually go by the well, so that's a good place to look at. Police station and the well. So up ahead is Novi. Novi is a pretty dangerous town. Where do you guys think we should go? Just Novi, Starry, Airfield? Oh, this patch is not stable at all. That's fine. I think we're not getting kicked every... Well, we're pretty much getting kicked every few minutes. But I don't think it's too much of a problem. It's still fun in my opinion. They overdid it a little bit with the rain since beta. Most of the servers... Yeah, but that's a bug, man. That's a bug. You can't... There's nothing from the developers to blame on that. Well, that's not what I'm trying to say. I'm just trying to say that that's not the intended behavior of the servers. Hey Sam, thank you. I appreciate it, man. Please report the server crashes to the feedback tracker. Yeah, I will. After I'm done streaming, but I'm pretty sure the developers know already. I like to report stuff to the feedback tracker because you will literally get an email like, oh yeah, we fixed this. I recently uploaded a couple of my crash logs to them and they said like, oh, we fixed this crash. No worries, dude. We got you. So that's good to know. You can do that with all the bugs you find annoying. You can either report it yourself or you can, like if someone else reported it, you can ask for an update, and not always, but sometimes or most of the times for me anyway, they reply, and you can subscribe to the specific bug, and then you get a notification if something changes to it. So I definitely recommend like anyone who is interested in specific bugs being solved or not, you can like subscribe on the feedback tracker. Pretty useful. Like I have reported a couple of things since 0.63. For example, I reported the fact that the game would crash if you would light a fire. Ooh. Someone's trying to build a base here. Interesting. So there's 3 kits down here. I think I need a hammer to see what's actually in there, but they also have planks. So, and a couple of logs. I don't know. I think if I want to destroy that thing, I can use a sledgehammer, but I don't want to, obviously. And if I want to work with it, I need a hammer. Or a small hatchet, I think. I wonder where they're getting the planks from though. I don't think there is a plank area around here. Oh, cows. I was like, I did hear something. That's why I was quiet for a second. So, I think you can, at the moment, you can also saw planks from logs. But you need the hacksaw, I think. But I haven't tried that yet. Maybe someone in the chat can confirm. You can get planks from the trees now. I think so. I haven't tried that. It would be really cool though. Otherwise you have to go to the lumber mill and look for planks and stuff. Has anyone actually tried that? So maybe you can try that in a little bit. Like find some logs. It's weird that you have to use a hacksaw for that, but I guess they don't have a wood saw model. Yeah, I guess so. That makes sense. I take it that the villager is still running, and if so, how is it doing? Yeah, it's still running. It's going alright. I think a lot of people are playing experimental right now, but I'm pretty sure it's probably half full right now. But we just got a new update for experimental. Minder did it in his video where he shows how to build a tower. Yeah, exactly. Some guy called Kerrigan. He made a couple of awesome infographics. I will probably post them on my Twitter. So if you keep an eye on that, I will put them on there. And it's really useful because he created these infographics that will tell you exactly what you need or what you need to do to do base building. Hey Kamikaze, how's it going? Is DayZ all about luck or skill? I think there's a lot of both going on. There's a lot of skill in the sense of you can choose if you engage in a fight or not. And you can move wherever you want. I think there is more skill than luck. There's a few zombies, but not too many. Which makes me think there's at the moment no one there. But if I am honest to myself, I don't really need to go in there. I only need to go to the tent, starry tent, see if I can find a scope. Uh-oh, server's down again. Yeah, axes wear out too, but you can find an axe sharpener or something like that, or a knife sharpener. I don't know what it's called. Um, so you can use that. I think it's meant for that. Sharpening stone. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably it. You can in my experience you can find it in the barracks and stuff. I don't know why. I've been watching a stream lately on a modded server that had all the weapons in ever. And that was quite a sight, like in Battlefield with the M24 Scout Rifle, AKM M249. Yeah, I have played that too, actually. There's a guy called Banana, I believe, and someone else. I think it's Danny Dog, but don't quote me on that. And they released a mod which bring back the old weapons. So they released it on the community, on the workshop. Holy crap, it's even louder. And it spawned me all the way back as well. Oh no, what is this? Is this Guglovo or is this Novi? I think it's Novi. Or Guglovo. I've seen a group of 4 build a tower, used like 10 hammers, got planks from logs and piles. Yeah, I think that's the way to go, but now I don't think you need too many anymore. Some cows again. Why would you need 10 hammers? Does it deplete as well? Yeah, this is Novi. Okay, so I'm hungry. I'm dehydrated. So I'm just gonna sit in this house and get some food in me before I move on. So it's pretty fun. If you go in a house, as you see at the bottom right now, the blue icon has an arrow up above it. So that means that I'm actually like not getting cold anymore. Okay, now it's getting cold again for some reason. Yes, tornado, how much damage, etc. If you don't repair them, they run out fairly quick. So you can repair them with the sharpener. When I have 4K, does YouTube put my video at 4040p? I think so, but that's a setting on your app on your TV, I guess. I like the new icons. I only wish that it said what it means if you hover over it with your mouse. That actually makes sense. I can agree in that. Badly damaged. I only find badly damaged stuff. So I'm gonna switch this out in the hope it will protect me from the rain, but I don't think it will. We'll see. A hockey helmet. I think these hockey helmets, they look really cool. I'm not gonna wear it right now, but I do think they look really cool. Especially if they're a different color than white. So let's see. It's still badly damaged. Ooh, there's a car. Uh-oh. There's a barrel next to it as well. I almost have the feeling this is a barrel that one can use. Sorry, a car. So it actually makes sense to try and find the spark plug for it, because I think if I find the spark plug and a wheel, I thought it just needed one wheel, but it needs 3 wheels. Okay, we'll see. Favorite gun? I think the AKM at the moment. Ooh. Thank you, Vlad. I appreciate it. So let's see if I can fix my raincoat. I'm still getting wet, so I don't think it helps a lot. Hey Necris, what's going on? AKM is better in this patch. I do agree. They kept wearing out. Are we talking about the... Are we talking about the hammers still? I feel a little bit sketched out since I found that car. Maybe it's also the place where I am. Thanks again, 21. Vlad RMX. I don't know what currency that is, but I thank you anyway. I'm gonna skip the police. I don't need anything here. I don't know about the silencers because I haven't tried it lately. I haven't seen too many people shooting with it, so I think they made it impossible. But I can't say that for sure. Oh fuck, I thought it was a survivor. Because I thought I heard breathing, but it's just that zombie. Okay, let me help that cow out. Oh, I wanted to help it out. Cook goes hunting. Yep, fix. Okay, good. Hello, perfect. I have to ask, is it normal when you build a wall, then your base and you can walk through it? I'm afraid it's normal in this state of the game. It shouldn't be normal, of course. What you can do in the meanwhile is put something behind it. I don't... I'm not too up to date about that, to be honest. I haven't built a base since the persistence was broken. So I built a base once. Was actually the village on the village server, and it disappeared after a day or two. And after that I haven't really built anything anymore. Hey Uni, how's it going? Cow sounds aggressive? Yeah, I guess so. By the way, thank you again for watching the stream, I appreciate it. If you haven't seen my latest video yet, I just uploaded it today, this morning. It's a video with Super FT LOL. I still can't say that name normal. FT says I should call him FT. Which I do normally, but if you are saying his YouTube name, you should say Super FT LOL, right? Super FT LOL. All together. Cows full of bullets. What does FT stand for? It stands for Fat Dad. My stamina is dead because I'm too wet. Effort Rose, thank you for your donation. I appreciate it. So I'm going to sit in a bush here because I need to figure out a way to... Because I cannot use my stamina right now. I cannot run. So I need to drop something. So the wetter I become. So if you see the wet icon at the bottom left, I think there was one water thing at the bottom and now there's two. So I think that affected me. So if I drop that thing, it doesn't even work. And that was 1 kilo. I don't want to drop my flashlight. I don't want to drop my binocs. Matches are not that heavy. Obviously, I won't drop my gun. I can drop this thing. I can drop that thing. I guess I can drop rags, but they're not heavy. I guess I can drop some cow steak. That's not even, it's mutton. And it's still too heavy. God. Fix that? No, I just tried it. They haven't fixed it yet. think I need to ditch my press vest. I think that's the only way. It's really sad. Do you have a goal or a mission to survive and got in late? Sorry. I don't have a specific goal, but I just found a car, so I might loot Starry for see if I can find a spark plug and maybe a wheel or maybe 2 wheels. That would be ideal. And if I can find that, it will basically set me halfway towards a working car. So I think I might actually try that. I'm going to also look for an M4 scope at the Starry tents, but I don't know yet. We'll see. The car driving itself will be fairly tricky with the server crashes, so we have to see how that goes. Because there's the new experimental crashes the server fairly frequent at the moment. Gun sounds are fixed. Nice. Wasn't that fixed as well last patch? What's the point of DayZ? It's a survival game. There is no specific goal of the game itself, except for staying alive, so you can decide your own goals. So at first your goals are obvious. Get a gun, get a melee weapon, defend yourself, and in the end you can try and find other survivors, go from town to town, loot stronger weapons, go to a military area, get the strongest weapons, loot for heli crashes, and get a car going, build a base, meet other survivors, help them, that kind of stuff. Or shoot them, get their gear, loot their bases. Whatever your preference is. There are no rules. Well, some servers have rules, but DayZ on itself doesn't have any rules. Keep on surviving, yeah. Did you guys see that? They used my slogan. Like the one I have always used for DayZ Village, keep on surviving. They used that to promote beta. To promote 1.0, I mean. I'm constantly like mixed feelings about having a gun in hand or not. But I think it's better probably to have no gun in hand. Piece of 1 scope. Okay. I'll take that instead of the binocs. Yeah, works alright. It's not perfect. Because if you're looting the base, you're constantly like focused on looting and not so much looking around. And it's more likely that someone else will see you while you are looting. So either way, you're less of a threat. Ooh, a car tent. Let's run around with the car tent. Let me just put it up here. So this is the new tent placement. I'm pretty sure a lot of you have already seen that. Oh, they have changed the magazine bug, Sam. I don't know what you mean. Do you mean the ghost bullets, or do you mean the fact that you cannot reload the magazine? But if you cannot eject the magazine, that is fixed now. So I'm gonna go further into town and see if I can find a spark plug or a wheel at one of the garages. I think there's 3 sets of garages in this town. It's quite a lot. Did you know you could see through these windows? You cannot see very good, but if there's someone standing there, you can definitely kill him. Yeah, there's new health indicators. Hi, Paul. How's it going? I started seeing a lot of DayZ hype. Yeah. Is the F3 running with objects fixed? I don't know. I don't use that stuff, to be honest. I'm gonna either walk or not. Half-Life 5 is confirmed. Dean Hall is coming back. I think there's some false truths in there, sir. So that's the first set of garages. Oh yeah, I saw someone tweeting about that new greenhouse. That's pretty cool, but the server crashed. The boonie was a perfect color for your raincoat. Yeah, I guess so. I decided to put on this hat because of the press vest, but I dropped the press vest, so... would have been nicer. Greenhouse looks like a car tent. I think this is a different server than the one we were on before. I need to stick on the same server, otherwise I will never be able to fix up the car. Ugh. I don't really remember which one it was. We'll find it. Green. Blue. Car battery. That's pretty nice. You can put a wire on the car battery. I don't know why you would do that, to be honest. This looks fun. Too bad I can play on my MacBook Air 2010. Yeah, I think that's a little bit too old. I think that people with new Macs are even struggling with DayZ. So let's see how this goes. I think they need to fix the door sounds. Okay, I don't think these are real plots yet. Well, maybe they are, who knows. But it looks very atmospheric. It looks really cool in my opinion. Maybe it's for an electric fence. That actually makes sense. I hadn't thought of that. You used to run DayZ on your old iMac? Yes, some Macs will run it, but you need to do all sorts of tricks with it. I don't know how it works. They added this too recently, like a couple of weeks ago. You can, if you walk through bushes, you can hear them rustling. 40 FPS max. Yeah, man. So when I started playing DayZ mod, I could run it fine, but I felt like it wasn't needed for recording. My PC back then was I think it was 4 years old. And I was like, okay, it doesn't matter. I can wait until the summer. Sorry, my phone keeps listening to my voice and it's annoying. I need to turn it off. Either way, yeah, so that computer, and it was like, I was like, well, I want to start recording. I was really kind of feeling the itch of doing that. And I was like, well, what do you need to record? So I was like, well, I'm just gonna go all out on this computer. And that's the same computer I have today. And I'm slowly, well, I have upgraded my video card in the meanwhile. So my processor, my memory, my motherboard, some of the hard drives that are still in it are all 6 years old. In February, I think. So there's no gear for the car in this town anyway. What's the best deal on the computer I want for games like this? The minimum amount you have to spend is something like $500, and then you get a really minimum value computer. So you cannot run DayZ on full graphics at that moment. If you spend a little more, like 600, 700, then you're getting in a really good area. Thought I heard something. Maybe it was IRL something. So technically, if I drink a piece of this water, my bacteria should go up because I'm drinking filthy water. Yes, it does. Okay. I will stop doing that. I am thirsty though, so I will drink in the next town. Hello from the BMW everyone. Long time no see. Hey Roman, what's going on? I don't know what the BMW is. Renee, have you ever run into other big name DayZ players while playing? If so, what was the interaction like? Yeah, multiple times I've run into Blackout. And we never really ended up killing each other. Mainly because of Brian Hicks. Brian Hicks was always the one that kind of settled, like, prevented everyone to start shooting. Which is pretty amazing because we almost started shooting. 2 times we met them out of 3 times, I think. I've run into Pedato. No, not Pedato. I've run into Running Mans randomly one time. What's the heavy metal guy? The DayZ. I forgot his name for some reason. You guys know who I mean. I met that guy. Pills now to heal? Maybe. I only drank one time though. So it should be fine, right? There is New Icons Wonderland. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, so that's mainly it. We're gonna paste links in the chat, otherwise we would paste you the links. But if you go to the DayZ forums or on the Reddit, there's also a link. with the new updates, but it's mainly fixes. I also heard that zombies can climb ladders, so I want to put that to the test too later on. Johnny Rotten, I've ran into LP, yeah, exactly. Loyal Patriot. Johnny Rotten, I've ran into multiple times. And then the others, I think they're so long ago. There's probably a couple more. So I was on the at the release of 0.60, they released a content creator server, and on that server I basically met everyone. So I met Blue, Queenie. I actually met Blue and Queenie in real life at Gamescom. I met Minder in real life as well. 2 times now. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna stop talking right now. If something comes to me, I will tell you. I think this one still looks better. Just fits with the head. Whoa, why was interaction so hostile? Because we were at a military area. So I was with FT, with Blackout, for example. And I think Blackout was in the forest somewhere, and FT was like, Hicks was talking, and FT was like, "Put your weapon down right now!" He was literally screaming at Brian, because obviously we didn't really know who we were, but Brian recognized me fairly soon. Oh, there's a well now. So is the well is gone in the compound? Yes, okay. So I guess that de-escalated things. Hey Tristan, what's going on? Do you think Namelsk will be in 1.0? I think Namelsk will be in 1.0, but I don't know if it's gonna be in 1.0 at the start. Well, we'll see. I think the developers would do good to sign a deal with Simrak. Just buy the map off him. If he wants to, of course. Ooh, it's laggy. Hey Leroy, what's going on? Are different shoes louder than others? Yes, but I do not know any specifics. So athletic shoes are different than hiking boots, and hiking boots are different than sneakers. I think athletic shoes and sneakers are probably the same. But yeah, definitely. So if you listen closely to the sound, these are pretty much the same. I think these are slightly noisier. No, I think these are the same. I don't know. But it's definitely different with sneakers and hiking boots. Look, if you walk like this and then no shoes, which is different sounds. I will see if I can find some sneakers later. I wonder if the server will be wiped when 1.0 comes next. I don't know, to be honest. It might be smart to wipe at 1.0. Fresh start for everyone. I'm all for. I think the community servers can probably decide for themselves if they want to wipe or not. But I would want to wipe, to be honest, because it just makes more sense. I don't know. I will definitely discuss it with the village community, of course. Barefoot, yeah, I just showed you barefoot. One of the modders who got hired to the dev team is the guy who made Namalsk. He did a video a while ago saying in his off time he's making the map for the new engine. Looked pretty cool early on. Yeah, that's exactly it. He's called Sumrak, or Adam is his real name. And I've actually had the opportunity to talk to him on Gamescom. And he's a really cool guy. He's really excited about the game. It's awesome to talk to him about this. And he wants Namalsk to really be a harsh experience. It really sounds cool. Anything new in Exp patch? There's a lot of fixes. I don't know if there's anything new specifically, to be honest. But there's a lot of fixes. We sadly cannot link anything in here, Tristan. I don't know why. People said I need to enable link posting. And I probably also don't have Nightbot in here. But either way, I'm not being a professional streamer. That's what it comes down to. Ooh, maybe this one is better. I kind of like this one better still. An axe. I can't really carry an axe right now. Ooh, a mushroom. So earlier we saw a car at Novi, but what is this? Sharpening stone. Okay. Yeah, so this is what you need if you're gonna build a base. So you can find them in barns apparently. I didn't know this. Another mushroom. Well, that's fine. Boat. So this is experimental 1.0. This is experimental 1.0. I think so, because I think the only things they're going to do is a couple of bug fixes on here, and then they're gonna release it. Stable is also technically 1.0. It's just like they have added a few more things and they fix a lot of bugs on experimental right now. I think I'm gonna skip VMC and just go straight to the airfield, see if I can find a scope for my weapon. Is VoIP fixed? I don't know. It's not in the list of known issues anymore, so I hope it's fixed, but I haven't really got the chance to talk to anyone yet. I usually find the sneakers in cars and stuff. Or in barracks, because people leave them behind there. So no, zombies are still not going inside buildings properly. Crazy sneakers are the best. I always wear the hiking boots. Either the the normal hiking boots or the low hiking boots. It usually goes... I usually find them immediately, but if not, I will take anything except the athletic shoes that you spawn with. Except if the shoes are red or white or something, I will never pick that up. You need to have a little camo. Works great in the server I'm on. We've had our base now for 3 weeks now. 9, 10, 7 bells on the vehicle. Nice. And part of a base. Alright, alright. Yeah, I hope it will be more stable on the village server as well. I hope they're implementing that base fix. Like, if the server crashes for any reason, they did make changes to the persistence. I don't know what. I hope it's more stable. We'll see. I think they're doing 5-6x before bringing it to stable. Hey Twig, what's going on? Aren't the mesh ones persistent right now? I think they are. We've had them at the village for a couple of days at some point. Initially I hated 0.63 dark nighttime, but now having to conserve flares and find batteries adds real meaning to those precious items. Yeah, definitely. I really enjoy the nighttime too. I'm always carrying, like, if you spawn during the day and you don't have anything to light something at night, you better find something before it gets night. I think the sun is slowly going down here. I've just gone back to GTA whilst I'll wait for the glitches to be patched. Alright, fair enough. I ditched my Binex for this, and I almost wish I hadn't. I think that's probably the best place to find players, but also to find more items. Yeah, I think that's where I'm going. It seems like the best place right now. I'm going to run back a little bit because I don't want anyone to see me running across that field, if possible. Is the gamma fixed at night? What do you mean? Catalyst, your message is held back. Planks are a bitch to find right now, though, on our server. Someone went to all the spots for planks and got them all the other day. Nice. With a car? You find lots of hammers and axes. Planks are tough. Well, you can saw the planks right now, right? You don't have to get them anymore. You can saw them right now. From logs. With the hacksaw, I think. That's what I heard anyway. Something's wrong with the base on the server. We can now walk through the walls and we're unable to dismantle all the built on the walls. That's pretty weird. Doesn't a restart fix that? I thought a restart would fix that. I haven't seen a heli crash either, Backer. I don't know. I hit this weird thing at night where the gamma was just awful and I couldn't adjust it. What do you mean awful? If you mean like this, the grain, then it probably means that either the gamma in your graphics card settings are too high or your monitor is set too bright. I turned all the way up. Yeah, but that's they fixed that. That was a bug that you could turn on the gamma. So to counter it, they implemented this new feature that doesn't allow you to turn up the gamma anymore. You need to turn the gamma back down again until you don't see the grain anymore. And that's the way you should play. So you need to use the flare you get at the start. Or if you have a knife, you can cut down a bush, add rags to a stick, and make a torch to light a fire. Hey Barris, what's going on? Yeah, no worries, Salty. Yeah, I heard about that ball. I think there's only a couple of helicrash spawn points right now. I haven't seen any, but I haven't been too much in the west, to be honest. You near Green Mountain? Yeah, I haven't been around there a lot lately. Oh, it says my hard disk is full. Don't mess with me. I just bought a new hard disk, so I wanted to edit the video I just uploaded today, and then I wanted to install the new hard disk. But when I saw the new experimental patch release, I wanted to play that. So probably tomorrow or something, I'm gonna try and install that new hard drive. It shouldn't be a problem. I'm gonna reinstall Windows as well on that one. Because mine is constantly full at 120 gigabyte. You gotta be careful because this is a different server than I was on, so everything could be different. People could be a different place. I generally don't like to join a different server if I'm in an area where I expect people. Because you need to reevaluate the area all over again and get comfortable again. I guess it's good that you're not comfortable, but you know what I mean, right? USG. Don't really want that. Helmet. Sorry guys, my Google phone is constantly like listening to my voice. I don't know why. I need to turn it off. It's annoying. I put it to Dutch recently because they released the Dutch Google Now. Canned tuna. I should probably eat that. I gotta go, Renee. You're one of the main reasons I started my channel, just to say thank you and hope it was a great day evening. Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Good luck with your channel too, dude. If you send me a tweet or something, I will check it out. DayZ and Red Dead Redemption 2, the two games I will play most this winter. Love them both. I haven't. I don't have a console. I don't think the Red Dead Redemption is for PC, right? It will probably come out for PC, but it's a Rockstar game. I don't know. I don't specifically dislike Red Dead Redemption 2 for a reason. I think the game has some really fun features to it. The thing I don't really like about it though is the fact that it's a Western. I don't really like the Western setting. I don't know why. It's just not for me. I will probably enjoy the game if I play it, but I don't think this building spawns anything. Maybe it does, but I have the feeling no one's been here. At least not since the restart. But the servers are restarting all the time now, so who knows? Hey unit, what's going on? Oh, server down again. What's new is that the servers are crashing pretty often. Sometimes they stay up for 20 minutes, other times they crash every 5 minutes, other times they stay up for 10 minutes. Never longer than half an hour. That's what they're saying, Grit. So this is a different server again, so we have to be extra careful again. The safest thing is probably to only check the rooms on this side, because on that side it's open to the square, to multiple houses. So it looks like there's one item in every room, or 2 items in this case. 3 items. I don't really feel ready if anyone attacks me or something. I have to see how that goes. Probably like this. Oh, I'm dead. I should probably look out the window a little bit more. So I was once playing with Toby NFT and I thought I heard a door slap. Let's get out of this building. It's pretty neat that you can access the buildings from both levels, which is fairly confusing for if you want to try to hold down this building or something. Either way, I was with FT and Toby here, and there was a guy, and he locked himself in that building over there, behind that building, and it was a little confusing because we couldn't get in. We didn't have a lockpick. You cannot barge open the doors at the moment, which is stupid, in my opinion. But yeah, so he locked himself in there, and I think Toby climbed the tower. Let me eat that. Toby climbed the tower to the south. Ooh, the knife is ruined. Okay, so I can't eat that yet. So we need to look for a new knife. So Toby climbed on a red radio tower to the south, and he tried to get an angle into that building, but he couldn't. So he and the guy saw him and he shot him down. And FT climbed on the same tower in the end, and just before he had an angle, he fell off the tower, which was never possible in the past, but I guess they changed it. He fell through the ladder hole, basically, which was pretty dramatic. It wasn't very fun for FT, I imagine. But, and I managed to then shoot the attacker a little later through that little window over there. Just one shot. And I knew I hit him, but I didn't know I killed him. And when I watched it back on the footage, I did kill him, so that was pretty satisfying in the end. But it was a shame that I lost both of my friends, which is becoming a team lately because Toby and FT are way more rushy, and I'm more of a chicken in a firefight, or maybe just more careful, however you want to put it. I just don't rush in like they do sometimes. I'm gonna ditch the battery because I don't know. The car I saw already had a battery. I think I'm gonna stop looting these large buildings and get into the barracks. Hey man, thanks dude, I appreciate it. That's a big backpack. Polite. Or careful. Because I don't want anyone to know that someone's here. If they for some reason come after me, loot the same building, I don't want to make them think like, someone else was here recently. Now they think, well, this shit is all unlooted and there's nothing here. That's what I want them to think. Let me check those garages over there. Maybe they have a spark plug. So, these are all open. So like someone's building a car. Pliers? What do you need pliers for at the moment? Alright, see you, unit. Stops people tracking you. Yeah, that's the idea. There's another barrack there. By the way, that is the... Oh, I can't even see it from here. The tower I'm talking about is right in between those trees over there. Pliers making the gate. Oh yeah, that's it. Thanks. Ooh, I'm gonna take that back. There you go. I want the can back. How? No one knows. There you go. Mows and rounds. Pretty good find. Hey Foxy. Yeah, still restarting, man. Sometimes you play 10 minutes, sometimes you play 5 minutes, other times you play 20 minutes. Just hope for the best. I think I heard an aggroed zombie. Come on in, bro. It's a little laggy for me, DayZ, right now. I have like 40 FPS. I think there's something running in the background again. Let's check it later though. So I think I checked all the barracks here. I'm gonna go north. I was on earlier, but I had to stop because I couldn't cope. 3 hours, too much in the end. I get you, man. I don't know, because there are no waiting times at the moment. I'm okay with it. I mean, it's still annoying, for sure. But I can cope with it. I have the feeling I haven't seen this one. Do you think that it will ever be released for the PS4? Yeah, they confirmed it for the... I actually played it on the PS4 on Gamescom. They had a playable version there. They had the same version as the Xbox running on there. But... the PlayStation, they don't have a pre-release program. And the Xbox does. So... whenever they say like, whenever they feel like, okay, Xbox is in a stable state, we're gonna release it for 1.0 for Xbox. They will probably do that for, they will also start like putting the release out for the PS4. So when you ask the developers when does it come out for PS4, they say 2019. Hey Kojak, what's going on? Any patch notes? Yeah, there are patch notes, but for some reason I cannot paste links in the chat. So best thing you can do is go to Reddit, and one of the top posts says exp, and it says with the version number with it. And if you click on that, it leads to the forum where they have posted the patch notes. Hoping they fix persistence. Lost so many bases. Yeah, tell me about it. It's the same on the village server. A lot of people are building bases and a lot of people are losing them. Like Foxy, for example, in the chat here. He has made many, many bases. I don't know if this is still standing at the moment, but he had it for a very long time now. While I received reports from other people, and they... Oh yeah, that's also something they added. The rooster makes actually a rooster sound now. It's pretty fun. Someone's definitely been here. It makes me wary again. Oh, a knife. I need that. What do I ditch? So I'm looking here for the ACOG scope. It's pretty strange because that whole southern base, all the doors were closed of all the barracks, except from those garages at the wall side. So it looks like someone checked those, then ran over here, looted this, and moved on. Reminded me of the thing you found the car driving itself in circles and you tried to jump and pulled the door off. Yeah, that was really funny. I should have made a little clip of that because that was really funny. Thought process. Emote wheels both working on PC and version yet? Yeah. Oh, it's if you hold the dot you can do those things. Hey Bovalon, thank you for your support again, dude. How's it going? I like your torch icon. Need a new one. New icons. Feeling slightly tired. I'm not playing for too long anymore, guys. I have work tomorrow. I still have some things to do before work even. But I'm doing very well, sir. Thank you for asking. I hope you are too. Did they fix the magazines for the M4 and AK? Do you mean the fact that you can take the magazines out again without a problem? Yes, is the answer. Hey Renee, did you see the whip trade mod floating around? Work in progress. What are your thoughts on that? I think it's really cool. It's made by Arkansas, right? Yeah, no, I think this is a different server again, so I have to be careful again. No, I think that mod is really cool, man. I'm looking forward to trying that out. It's an awesome. It would be an awesome addition. Working trains. That would give. That would add so much to DayZ. Anything you can add to make the game more complicated will add a lot to DayZ. As soon as you add more, another car or another 2 cars, it is really cool because it makes the game more complicated. As soon as you make the houses more usable, like if you change the inventories around, and if you make sure that you can use the objects that are in a house, for example, the gas stuff, like if you can add a gas canister to it or something, that kind of stuff really adds to everything in the game. So anything like that, anything that makes the game more complicated, just adds to all the different scenarios you can encounter in DayZ. So the train mod is definitely a really exciting one. Hey Seven. I don't know if you're saying hi or bye, but if you're going, see you later, man. Mows in. I have mows around now. Combat site. I don't like. Oh, maybe they're fixed. I'll grab them. SVD Mac. That's pretty good. Who wants to be servers crashed next Thursday? I don't think anyone wants that. Where do you work, Renee? I work at an analytics company where I basically host the servers there. So I'm a system administrator. And I don't understand anything of analytics, not so much anyway. But I like the work environment there, so that's all good. They give me a lot of different opportunities. Like, oh, you want to do this? Oh, sure, yeah. No worries. Please, here's a project that of the thing you want to work with. I want to pop by. Good night. Keep up with DayZ. You're doing a good job. Thank you, Swiss. I appreciate it. Kind of weird that you cannot walk through to the back. I don't understand this. I think you should be able to. Ooh, you can actually get in the plane. Shoot everyone. I wish it was a little larger. Well, you can see everything. Okay, so let's add this thing on. Ooh, it works. I should probably keep the iron sight though. Oh, I'm just carrying too much stuff. Yeah, IT section in uni. For a second I thought I saw someone, but then it disappeared. I think it was a branch that was lighter green than the others. Same thing over there. A little scary. Big massive backpack. if in the military base, if you go in a tent and you're doing something and you have the feeling like, oh, someone might have seen me or something, you shouldn't run out the other side. You should run out the same side. Because people don't expect that. They expect you to run out the other side. I mean, some people are just really smart and cover both angles, but not everyone. NBC hood. Ooh. I'll take this one, just because it's new. No, sorry. I still like the other hat. I will take it on my next guy character. Gun is jammed. Okay, so I'm not bleeding. Otherwise I could bandage. I'm just thirsty, but that can wait. I should switch my magazine out. I've never had that in that the gun was jammed. In a fight anyway. Tactical goggles. I'm not taking it because it's clipping. I'm gonna bounce. Have a good one. Your DayZ content. Thanks. We are very quiet on the airfield as well. Oh, hello. Oh, fuck. I wonder what he was waiting for. For the right shot? Hey dude. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I had my mic muted, sorry. I was
Okay.
trying to talk to you.
Were you the guy
How are
just
you?
aiming at me? Are you good?
Yeah, I was seeing if he's aggressive, if he's gonna turn and shoot me or not.
Alright. Let's put weapons away, okay? Alright, dude, what's your name? I almost shot you, man. I guess you did. This almost shot me too.
Sorry,
Are you
well
alone?
no, I wasn't gonna shoot you, I was just gonna see if he's gonna turn and shoot me.
Ah, fair enough. So, are you alone, dude?
Yeah, I'm alone. Yeah,
Alright.
my friend died here, about 2 hours ago, I've only just logged back on.
Oh, okay, okay. So, where did you... So you logged
Do
on
you have
here?
an...
Or did you already loot something?
Yeah. Oh no, I just logged on. Do you have a knife? Because, I'm starving and I have no knife
Yeah.
to, open food.
Yeah, feel free to do it yourself. I've dropped it here.
Thank you.
No worries. So what's your name, sir?
Liam, how about you?
Liam. My name is Renee. Nice to meet you. I could hear your stomach
Nice to
there.
meet you, Renee. Yeah, it's fucking... Yeah, I'm just gonna open two while I've got a knife.
Yeah, yeah, sure. Don't worry about it. You tend to find a lot of knives in barracks and stuff.
Yeah, I haven't had quite a lot here. What are you planning to do then? You just looting up or?
Yeah, I just looted like all the way to the west side of the airfield, and I came north, and I was planning to head on to the last section. I'm looking for a ACOG scope and a spark plug. Ooh, that was it. Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna try and join the same server back. Shitty moment for the server to go down. I almost pulled the trigger on that guy. I almost did, really. Uh-uh. Did he crash on me? I'm good, man. How are you? Thank you, friendly. I appreciate it. I just met another friendly at the airfield, but the server crashed. I tried to join back in, and then the game crashed on me. So I'm gonna start it back on, see what happens. Yeah, the server is crashing a lot, yeah. It's a shame. Hopefully guy doesn't shoot me. Crashed again. No. What's going on? So if I hit the play button, it crashes. So I wrote a little script that actually reads what last server I joined. It's pretty fun. So I'm gonna join it manually now. I started to go 1.0 into 13th. Yeah, man, that's the plan. Fix one thing, break a few things. Yeah, definitely. Alright, so I'm joining back in again. There's the food of the guy. I don't think he joined back in either. Hmm. Oh, I don't need this scan, so I will leave it here. I don't think anyone will pick it up anymore. It will just be cycled. But we'll see. So I'm gonna run towards the other direction a little bit. And then I'm gonna log off because this server is really empty at the moment. Because it just restarted and people are joining full servers. So I'm gonna log out, log into a full server, loot the other area, and probably then log off. We'll see. Yeah, I just met him. I don't know. Maybe he's coming back later, but I don't know. I told him where I was going, so we just need to be careful. Yeah, so let me just join another server. This one. It's probably also the one he joined. I wonder if he got one of the cans. I think he got one of the cans in his hands when the server crashed because there was one on the ground and I think he opened two. I don't know. Maybe not, but yeah, I know I didn't hide the server list. It's okay. Almost there. Let's load this Mac up as well. What was a shot? Maybe we should investigate. I want to investigate. It was only one shot though. Almost makes you think. It's just that a zombie. Or just a one-shot kill, right? Yeah, they changed the icons. Ooh, I'm thirsty. The snowflake is the disease one, bacteria, I imagine. And the one to the right of that is temperature. The one to the right of that is energy. Oh no, I don't have my knife. Okay, I can do it with my axe. I think the shot was like maybe 100, maybe 200 meters from here to this direction, I think. I only heard it once. A lot of people are on there as well, on that tower, just looking around. I don't see anyone though. Obviously they could have run off. I think the shot probably happened around the jail building. I don't know. This is not doable. Okay, last server I will join. And after that, I will be heading to the bed. There's only one server. Well, I guess the main server, just everyone got kicked out of it. Locked in database. Some people say like when you see this, you immediately need to shut down the game and just join back again. But the fact is that I've never really been logged into the database. I don't know why. Okay, so the person I was chasing is probably just not there anymore. And there could be people everywhere. Yeah, I've never really had problems with locked-in database, to be honest. I think only at the start there was some problem with it, but since that start and that I had to wait 15 minutes once, and for the rest I've always been able to join. There's a barracks here. People also like to camp up there. I guess because they're on top of the ladder. I don't know. If you're patient enough though, you generally shoot them without a lot of problems. AK. Tactical helmet. I had the feeling that the shots from that previous server came from here. From the jail area. Who knows though, maybe I'm way off because I only heard the shots once. But I kinda got convinced myself that the shots came from here at some point. If that's true and they switched servers as well. A lot of zombies here. So the weapon magazine is fixed. Yeah, you can eject it. Gonna see if I can hear someone inside. The door downstairs is closed. Door upstairs too. I don't think there's anyone in there. Such a calm voice. Thanks. Again, I hear that more often. Is this a suppressor for my gun? Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Now I only need to find an ACOG and I'm set. I think the next few days they're gonna probably push one more experimental tomorrow. And next week, obviously. When is the 13th? It's in 5 days. So it's Wednesday? Is it then the 13th? I wonder where all the ACOG scopes are. I used to find them a lot, but I guess you don't find them when you're looking for them. Also still looking for that spark plug. There's a lot of zombies. Seven days. Next Thursday. Alright. There's no hope and persistence is better. There's two hope and persistence is better in the current build. Yeah. Well, they said they made some fixes to it, so hopefully that will work out. I tried to play on this barely effect, but my ping is like 150 for sure. Way to get killed, and it's always dark too. It's 1 hour dark, 1 hour light at the moment. It's day and night cycle that's always been there on that server for more than a year now. I don't know. I think you just have to light a light and make sure you will be able to see yourself again. Where are you from? Are you from America? Because if you are, that's how you combat sites. Is that what I have? I think yes. Because the server is located in Europe. Ooh, I thought I saw... Oh, that's a bush. Yeah. I think if you're from the East Coast, you can get away with a ping from 100, 120. But if you're further than that, yeah, your ping is gonna go up. So I was playing at one of these PvP servers, or it might have been experimental or something, where they spawn you all at the airfield, and I ran into this building, and there was a guy right here, and he was standing there with a lot of like guns lying around, and he said like, oh, please, 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 please don't kill me, just take whatever you want. So I said, okay. So I sorry, I was just listening if there was someone. Yeah, so I was just yeah, so I grabbed an M4 off the ground and I just ran off. I didn't have a gun either. He was just scared. And he said, "Yeah, take that gun if you want." And it was obviously there was a UMG or whatever it's called, UMP, and an AK and an M4. But the M4 was the closest, so I took it, but it had no ammo in it. I don't think any of the guns had ammo in it, to be honest. Not a lot anyway. Ooh. I'm not gonna walk over that mine. I was watching FD stream, I think the day before yesterday or something. And he walked over his own mine after a restart. It was really funny. Hey, call me Ryan, how's it going? Yeah, finally caught me stream. I have to go soon, man. But, yeah. Good to see you here, man. I think these buildings, they spawn stuff too, but... Oh, there you go. M3S store. Is the V3S spawning now? I haven't seen one. It's not activated? No, I don't want it. I don't know. I'm scared. Oh, my phone is talking to me again. Stop talking, phone. I keep thinking there's like a smoke or something. I miss the colored smoke grenades from back in the day. I wish they would work again. They were fairly useless, but they were fun to play around with. I mean, you can communicate with those smokes. Like, hey, light a smoke if the guys you're meeting is friendly. Or light a smoke, light a blue smoke if we need to engage. Something like that. On the village server would be really cool. badly damaged again. I will fix it later. Next. Oops. An AK mag. I'm gonna leave it. I don't have a use for it at the moment. So I heard the server is VoIP only. Have you noticed a different DayZ experience? You mean the village server, I imagine. I think it provides a more interactive experience. At the moment, VoIP is a little tricky, but generally people like the village server because they have a goal to strive for. They have somewhere to go, and they generally have more friendly interactions than they have on other kind of servers. But obviously the rule of no voice, no third-party voice is broken quite a bit. But people can report it and we act on it. So recently there was one of the factions, they were caught using VoIP, and we had to get rid of them. Well, temporary anyway, because otherwise the rule means nothing if you're not gonna enforce it, right? Okay, so I think there's 3 more buildings to check and then I'm done looting. There's a lot of zombies here. Okay, I'm done right now. Here, let me read the rest of the chat. Well, I'll play a song. I don't like mines either, never blow up my own, but I've always been afraid of it. Yeah, me too. At some point I was stuck in a jail because some bandits locked me in. And when they locked me in, they waited outside and I didn't have any food and I didn't have any drink. Well, I did have some, but in the end I ran out and I didn't have a lockpick to open it. And I saw them circle around the jail building. It was to the north of the Northwest Airfield at Bash. And these bandits, I took a few pop shots at them at the hill behind, but I don't know. I didn't hit them. And they shot at me too, but they didn't hit me. And they came back to the building and they started clearing the zombies out. I could hear that. So I was like, okay, they're gonna come in, right? They're gonna open the door and they're gonna come in. They're gonna rush me. So I saw them open the door because the animation of opening door glitched a little bit through the door. So I saw that and I was like, okay, this is my last stand, right? Because I didn't have any food, I didn't have any drink. My health was going red, so I literally had a minute, maybe 2 minutes to live, and suddenly I hear boom. It's like, huh? So I looked out the window and I saw a body. I was like, oh man. So I opened the door and I aimed outside and I found 2 dead bodies outside. So they stepped on the mine themselves and they provided me with all their loot that way, and I could eat and I could drink, and that was really an awesome experience. I didn't record it sadly, but that was awesome. I was literally on the brink of dying, and these guys had food in them. I could eat it. I could steal all their loot and run off the airfield. I honestly don't mind people use it when people use it to meet up and such, but using it when it gives you a distinct advantage, talking to each other in a populated area or during contact. Yeah, a couple of times. Happens again, I'm gonna start reporting. You can't be locked doors open anymore. No, you cannot do that at the moment. Oh well. Anyway, I'm calling the stream here. If you haven't seen my video yet, I just uploaded it this morning. Go check it out if you want to. It's with FT, Super FT LOL. I will start working on a new video again, and possibly like maybe stream another time in the weekend or something. I don't know yet. We'll see. But you know, the next few days are exciting times, and hopefully they get a stable version out. I think that's the most important thing for DayZ right now. Get it stable. I mean, I don't mind a few bugs, but if they get it stable, it will be awesome. Thank you all so much for your support. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all in the next video or stream. Cheers.